To begin our first races in the Sunday Cup, we will be buying an original Impreza WRX STI. Sadly, it's in black, so you can barely see it, but still, congrats on the Impreza. Now, this has pretty much taken up most of our budget. Now, because it's a used car in this, one of the different features in this is that cars will vary depending on how high the mileage is. Mileage? What? Okay, so let's go into... where the hell is it again? Oh, god damn it, where is it? Tuning cars, that's not what I want. Where's GT Auto at? God damn it, where the hell's GT Auto? There it is. A black Impreza, the modern Japanese assassin's car. Right, let's change the oil for 50 credits. Like I said, so in the used car dealerships, there's a feature which varies the price depending on rarity and mileage. And if you find cars have a yellow mileage on it, it's low mileage and you don't need to change the oil. If it doesn't, you'll have to change the oil. So this one's done an impressive 38,000 miles without a blown head gasket. And let's begin the beginner events. So there aren't too many, there's about 7. How many are there actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 8 events in the beginner's car. Funny enough, because they spread pretty much everything out, all the main events are quite short. Well, in terms of group. So, Sunday Cup, you don't win very much, but still, money. You should always change your oil, even for brand new cars. It's extra power output. Now, unlike past games where you would get 3 events for the Sunday Cup and whatnot, you get 5. And as you can see, the laps vary. This was actually an experiment done in the Formula GT series, where different laps and whatever. So, let us begin. First off, I'm turning off the traction control. Let's go into the driving aids. Turning everything off. Detest the bloody driving aids on this. They're not what driving aids do. They don't. Driving aids are designed to keep you safe, not to turn you into grass. Right, what are we up against? We're up against a Punto Abarth, a BMW 120i, a Toyota BB, otherwise known as the Scion XD, a Peugeot 106 GTI, and a Fiat Barchetta Giovanni 2. And there's A-spec points in this, which means it depends on what difficulty. This is going to be quite easy, because 3 points. And there's also B-spec, which I'll show you later in a much further event. Come on, move out the way, Fiat. Well, this is interesting music. Yeah, the soundtrack to this isn't the best, but I do kind of like some of the soundtrack in this. Also, I need to put shuffle mode on. Yeah, that's true, go man. We didn't have a leveling system. I think this game was supposed to have a leveling system, but they were kind of rushed for time on this, actually, and I think earlier copies had really weird glitches. I don't know which version I've got, though, so who knows. And as you can see, I'm leaving them for dead. Oh, God. Some of the cars have logically low PP, so the A-spec races, that could be very hard regardless. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Hey, Emil. I just bought the Impreza because I wanted something four-wheel drive. And note, it's black and not wagon. And doesn't have clutch problems. Alright, that's the first race completed. Let's just grab a thumbnail. Look at the black Impreza! It even has the original green writing on it. Ooh, look at the BMW, a car that had that was barely a hatchback. There we go. So, about 601 there. I'm going to have to put the soundtrack on shuffle later. Too bad the game only has 15 seconds for the competition to finish. Yeah, that was quite annoying, actually. What did you use first, Emil? I can't remember. It's almost like it's the first edition WRX. I know, right? What did you use first? I know I watched you play it live. In fact, we even did some chats here and there. I can't remember what you started off with. Did you start off with a... Did you start off with a Skyline, or did you start off in the Lupo? Anyway, beginner's course. Oh, you started in the Demio. Okay. There's the Barchetta. There's a Citroen C3. We're going to mince the competition in this very tiny track. Beginner's course for beginners. It's out the bloody way. That's it. Hit the Toyota. Turn, goddammit. No, don't go to the pits. Oh, car's out of control. There we go. Hit the not pink bits. Cut the corner a little bit on the Impreza's natural habitat, the grass. Another thing to note as well, it doesn't matter which events you go into now, you will have fuel and tyre counters. And the tyre physics on this are 1,000 times better than they were in GT3. Because the compounds actually act as compounds. Comes off as magical. There was a lot of chill out music on this. Although some of the soundtrack, and Emil knows this for a fact, is terrible. When you got songs like I Can't Get Enough in this, which was awful in every way. This game had the weakest soundtrack of all Gran Turismos. At least the power version. Hey, look at that. The Peugeot GTI came last. That kind of looks like living in a box is awesome. Oh, Spider Base's always awesome, man. With a couple of turns to sideways map instead of straight. Yes. I guess it's just my music sense that I love all genres. I mean, I like all genres, but if the music's good to my ears, then fine, I'll listen to it. Yeah, Shatter's a great song. No, not that Shatter. It was called Shatter and something else. Shatter / Tender. I can't remember which one was which. But I know the song in this was featured in a Russian film called Night Watch. Hey, it's the first standing star and there's a Golf GTI. And look, there's a Mini 1! Bye! See ya! Of course, with every rally car, it has a very high fifth gear. In the ranges of turbo, doesn't really... You don't know terrible racing music until you hear the intro of Horizon 1. I completed Horizon 1. And yes, that intro by Netsky is horrid. So I'm doing the FGT in a Sunday Cup. God. I still kind of like a lot of the music, especially from Horizon Pulse in Horizon Pulse in Horizon 1 was great. And Horizon Base Arena was pretty good. Superstar DJ. There you go, hey boy, Superstar DJ. Here we go. Alright, let's get a top speed run coming out of this. Of course, this ain't TT, so at least I can actually turn the vehicle on the banking. Some of the songs from the soundtrack in Horizon 1, especially from Horizon Pulse, I still listen to it now. I've got 140 out of it. The MX-5 is in second. See what it looks like from the outside. I'm sure it makes people sick. Because the camera bobs. And the dial at the bottom right is so unhelpful. I bought a Naked and Famous CD. Well then. MX-5 is one of the best sounding cars of all time. Alright. I believe that is that. Yep, that's the handbrake. Handbrake finish. Good job, AI. You hit a wall. You reversed into a wall. Alright, that's the third one done. Another 600 from me. The Golf GTI came last. Wow. I guess that's a testament of the Mark IV's slowness. What a god-awful car that was. That's artifacting. Great. Now for Clubman Stage Route 5. Ow, that was my knee. Oh god, there's an Eagle Talon. Stood around and now I'll pop in. Alright, take it easy, Emil. I'll probably see you later. Here's a piece of the not great soundtrack, which I don't like. Excuse me, BMW. Bloody Honda Jazz, move it. Excuse me. Bye. Catching up to the Freedom Talon. Ow. Yeah, I know. Without a doubt, yes, go man. It is a lot better. Talon playing for Pokemon X and Y. That's one lap. That Pokemon was alright. Oh, car struggling a little bit. That's good. Through the S-bend. Have you played any Pokemon games? God, it's been a long time since I've played a Pokemon game. At least a proper one on the handhelds. It was last time, what, when I was like 9? I think I played, what was it? I think it was Pokemon Red and Blue. It was a few years ago that I played Pokemon 64 with a couple of mates who actually had a working Nintendo 64. Alright, that's that one. A delicious 600. And now for the final event. Alright, Twin Ring Matigi. I assume it's the short circuit. I think it is actually the short circuit, but we got to hear this awful, I think you mean race. Oh, I hate this song so much. There are a lot of songs in the PAL version, which I absolutely detest. I know, that's why I'm going to put it on shuffle after this race. So I don't have to hear him that much. Adelaide McGann. Hey look, there's a Fiat Multipla. No, that's a Scion. I was going to say, it looked like a Fiat Multipla for a second. Oh, what the hell is this? Alpha versus Fiat. Essentially Fiat versus Fiat. This song was god-awful and very short. I'll let the entire soundtrack play. I think you can do that on the PAL version. I'll have to see though. Fiat's behind me. God, the handling model is so much better. I'm only playing this on a controller, but there is such a stark difference between this and GT3. With hand-picked tunes. That's something I knew. There are new cars in the European version of this game. That depends on what you define as new car. Do you mean like, I don't know, exclusives or... anything? No. I don't think so, at least. Yeah, there's also like the legendary cars as well. Anyway, that's that. Sunday Cup is finished. Wow, there was a Honda Ballard in this. The SO Supra. Oh, that's right. That isn't in the US version. I didn't actually know that. Anyway, that's 600. And for our first new car, well, not really first new car, we get an Auto Bianchi Abarth A112. That's true, go man. But hey, look, an A112. Hooray!